Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this.
Was that part of the song?
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure.
Dude, everyone knows this song, but only you knew the title of it.
Dude, it's that fucking montage song,
It's like
man.
in every montage. I've heard it a million times, but I could never have told you what it was.
Dude, there's just a couple songs, like montage songs. There's this one, dude. If you're doing anything with motorsports, it's Motley Crue's.
Kickstart My Heart.
Kickstart My Heart, dude.
Monster.
Monsters, yeah. And then what's the Step Brothers? They did the Hall and Oates, You Make My Dreams Come True, and then
Yeah.
everybody did that one.
Yeah.
That's another good montage song. We could do the top 10 montages.
Dude.
Be a powerful one.
All the Rocky movies. Yeah, here's the other one, dude. This one's in a lot, dude.
The little Kanye West.
Yeah. Monster.
Talk more here right now, huh? And my eyes more red than the devil.
I don't know. It's in a lot of montages.
Yeah,
as well.
people play that one a lot, man. But we are here not for montages.
No.
We're going to do the top 10 moments in sports history.
Yeah.
And these are, you got to remember, we're some 27, 26, 28-year-old
Millennials.
millennial motherfuckers. So, you'll see a couple classics, that we know and we respect, but
Yeah.
it's probably going to stay more on the newer side.
Yeah.
Stuff we know, we've seen.
Yeah, that
Shit
we
that
lived
means
through.
something to us, you know what I mean?
Right. So I think that's the whole thing with the sports moment. Is like you gotta be in the moment,
Right.
to capture it.
It's true, man.
Like you just don't get the full effect from a highlight, or
Right.
there's like all the drama leading up to it, like a full season worth of drama,
A lot
like, leading up
builds.
to that moment. And
Right. Like in my research, I don't know if you have, do you have The Shot, they called it?
The Michael Jordan shot,
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah, see, I don't either, and I'm sure that would have been great to watch the entire series in
Yeah.
that game and watch the perfect time, but
Yeah, but to us, it's just another buzzer beater.
it's just another
And
buzzer beater,
and
man.
LeBron's got a few of those.
Watch them all day long, man.
But no, yeah, it's definitely sports moments are something you gotta live through
Yeah, definitely, man.
to get the full effect. I think.
I agree, dude. Or else you'd just be talking at your ass, I think.
Right. So, what you got as your number 10 great sports moment?
My number 10 great sports moment, man, is Michael Phelps.
Dude, that's my number 9, man.
Is it?
His 2008 run?
Winning all the medals, dude.
And yeah, 8 medals.
That shit was cool, man.
8 gold medals, not just 8 medals.
That gold, man.
Because he won, like 11 total, 8 were gold or something crazy like that, dude.
Something ridiculous, yeah, because there's a picture of him just around his neck, like,
Yeah.
it really looked like Mr. T out there, dude.
Yeah.
Just all those chains, man. Yeah, dude. That was wild, man. Him winning all that stuff.
And that was a cool one to live through, especially here, because he's like
DC.
kind of like a home. We live like 70 miles away from Baltimore.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, when I was selling insurance, I sold the guy who redid his bathroom.
yeah.
Like, he was so excited that he got the job. Like, his brother knew somebody, and then, like, he got to redesign his bathroom. So he used all the extra tile in his house, and his shit was real nice, too. So
Yeah.
I could only imagine what Phelps's look like, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is my little insight into history right here, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude made us care about swimming. when
They'll make
no
a
one-
movie out of it one day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
full well believe. I mean, yeah, but like you said, dude, who the fuck gives a fuck about swimming? Nobody. You throw an American who gets 8 gold medals in the pool, we're going to watch.
Right. I mean, the only reason people watched the last Olympics was because Michael Phelps was like, yeah, I'm going to come back and do it again.
Right.
And
That was his last one, wasn't it?
there
Or did he say he was going to do one more?
12. 12 was his last one, I
12,
think.
okay. That was London, right?
Or 16. 16, that would have been it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah, that was it. He still won like 4 or 5 golds or something
Right.
stupid like that.
Well, did he go to that one? Because that was the big Ryan Lochte fuss.
Yeah, but
Remember?
I think Phelps was there. He just didn't participate in everything. He just did like the butterfly.
Oh, yeah, just his ones that he was good at. That's right.
Right.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
won
he-
them too, didn't he?
yeah, he won.
like the ones that he wanted, yeah. Fuck, at that level, dude, you can pick and choose. Who cares?
Right. So yeah, I think he announced that he's done now. He's just going to retire.
Dude, what's...
Like, what else does he need to do? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, what do you do for the rest of your life, too, man?
just raise them kids, man. He's got like 3 kids now.
He'll be pawning them medals in no time, bro.
Right. But
Kids
yeah,
ain't
Michael
cheap, bro.
Phelps, dude, made America care about swimming.
Yeah,
when
dude.
No one else cared.
Not one person at all, man. Other than people who were in it.
Right.
Because they tried to make swimming movies before, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then,
Well, didn't Disney have that one where the kid was a mermaid and he was on the swim team?
man, that was a classic. I think it was inspired by Michael Phelps.
But it was like before Michael Phelps was even a thing.
Man,
Like, it inspired Michael Phelps to become the greatest swimmer of
that's
all time.
why, yeah.
He was like, I'm going to develop merman powers.
Yeah. Shoulders, the Michael Phelps story.
Right.
That's what they call the movie.
Yeah.
Shoulders. Top heavy.
But,
Yeah, dude. I mean, what more do you say about swimming?
Yeah.
I mean, that was,
yeah.
if you're in America, you know who Michael Phelps is. That's for
Right.
damn sure.
2008 Olympics, man.
Right.
Michael Phelps. You're number 10, my number 9.
That's close, bro.
It is close.
What's your number 10?
Dude, my number 10, it's 'cause similar to that, like, of course, the Olympics are over the course of, what, a month or so?
It's true, man.
But, like, in the blip of time, looking back, that's just a moment in
Right.
sports history. So I kind of looked at, like, more of a broad scheme
Okay.
of thing rather than just, like, a single play or...
Hey, man, your list.
So I think we're living in a great sports moment right now.
Uh-oh.
And it's the Tiger Woods current comeback. Is my
Man.
number 10, dude.
This warms my heart,
Dude.
hearing you say this, bro.
Man, like, similar to swimming, like, it's good for the game of golf that Tiger
great,
Woods is
yeah.
back, dude. Like,
Yeah,
people that never watched golf before are all of a sudden taking interest. I mean, not gonna lie, I didn't watch golf with Tiger Woods gone. I found myself
No.
watching it a little bit now that he's back.
Yeah, dude, when he was
And he's-
around, bro, like, I remember I had, like, a subscription to Golf Digest. Like, I was taking lessons at one point when I was young. Like, Tiger Woods had everybody. Like,
Yeah,
he made it cool, man.
yeah,
Like, it was an old man sport,
yeah.
and he was just whipping ass left and
Uh-huh.
right, dude.
And he's not quite back to the level with just dominant, but I mean he's up right up there. Like right now, I think he's currently third. He's only like 2 strokes behind the lead right now.
Yeah.
In the tournament, that's speaking right now today. Like they're playing right now
Right.
the BMW Championship. But
Guess we'll see that red shirt tomorrow and see what
Yeah.
happens. Dude.
Yeah, see what
Dude,
happens.
that's Sunday Tiger, man.
yeah,
Because I remember in all the old Tiger Woods video games, like you could unlock Tiger, and his stats were good, dude.
Uh-huh.
But that '05 Tiger Woods had Sunday Tiger, and like his stats were maxed all the way, and he
Yeah.
wore only the red shirts. Like you
That's-
could choose different red shirts, but Tiger and Sunday Tiger were 2 different characters,
that's
bro.
sick. Dude.
Yeah, I was like, it's fucking badass.
Yeah.
It comes to play, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
bro.
just crazy, like the comeback he's made, because like the dude was just terrible.
It's been a long comeback, and I think it's really a test to his character too, because he's been trying to come back for like 5 or so years now,
Yeah.
and he hasn't been successful. And the dude has not given up either.
Well, they were thinking that like athletically, like the dude's hips or shoulders were fucked.
because I know he
up.
had all those back surgeries and shit.
Yeah, they say like he has kind of an unconventional swing,
Right.
and that it's just like a style of swing that just tears up your body. So they're like, yeah, he's not gonna be able to overcome it. And here he is, man.
Dude, you love something that much, I guess you'll find a way, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really hope this Tiger Woods renaissance goes as well as Matthew McConaughey's, but in the sports world.
or Michael Keaton's dude
That dude's coming back
with a vengeance.
hard, bro.
dude.
Now they're talking about Batman Beyond, where he's playing Bruce.
Yeah.
My God.
But yeah, dude, Tiger Woods' current comeback, man. I think we're gonna look back and see that as a great moment in sports history.
Dude, I agree with
Won
you,
his
bro.
first Masters in '97. Here we are in '18, and dude's chasing another one.
I hope it happens, bro.
I do too.
I really do, bro.
That's my number 10.
That's a good one, man. My number 9 is a more recent one. This is one I remember, and this is one you're gonna remember. It's Brett Favre's return to Minnesota, dude, or Green Bay. When he goes to Green
His
Bay,
revenge game.
dude. Dude, I don't care who you are. You remember watching that game.
Yeah.
That dude, that was wild. It's
Yeah.
like they booed him.
Yeah, they
Like
booed
they
him.
booed him so fucking hard, and like it kind of broke his heart because that dude was a Green Bay man.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Y'all gonna boo me? I'm gonna throw like six touchdowns." I don't remember what his stats were exactly. But
I remember that year Minnesota they swept Green Bay.
Yeah,
obviously in the same division, so they played twice.
they were whipping ass
And he
so hard.
beat them in Lambeau and in Minnesota. He beat them twice.
Dude, I'll never forget those boos, man, when he walked through the tunnel into Lambeau. That shit was wild. That was like the first time I remember seeing like a crowd really boo for somebody.
Yeah.
Man, dude, you couldn't hear anything over those people.
Right. Yeah, it was week 4, Monday Night Football, 2009 is when this game happened.
Man,
Damn. It seems like it was so much longer than that.
Right.
But yeah, what was I'm trying to find the final score. Like they beat them. Like it might have been a closer score, but they beat them they handled them pretty
yeah, I
well.
just remember he threw for a couple hundred yards. I want to say 300 plus, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it was when they had old Percy Harvin.
Uh-huh. They won 30-23.
That was pretty close. One touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably what? 3 or 4 touchdowns or something like that. Yeah. But, man, he played his ass off.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his. Here we go. I can find his stats here. I know he played a hell of a game.
Right.
Like he was just on the money.
Mm-hmm. Looked like a fourth quarter Drew Brees. All quarter, so.
Yeah, they scored 7 in the first quarter, 14-7, then got a safety in the fourth quarter.
Safeties, man. Safeties are always exciting in football, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, man. They get you going. 2 points and you're just fired up.
Okay, my bad. I got that wrong. The one in Lambeau was 38-26.
There you go. There's an ass whooping, dude.
Yeah, more of an ass whooping than the other one.
Yeah. It's a fucking ass whooping, dude, in football, for real, man.
Yeah, especially at the end, like Green Bay just got like a trash touchdown, so it was kind of it was
Whatever.
over.
Yeah, just give it to them and
Right.
you can have it. So.
But let me find it. Brett Favre, 17 for 28, 244 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, dude.
And then Adrian Peterson, that was back in his heyday, had 100 yards and a touchdown.
Right. They were kicking so much ass, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was a good ass team.
Yeah. But, dude, I'll never forget that moment, man. When he walked out there, everybody booed him, and he came to play.
Mm-hmm.
He shut them all up, man.
Yeah,
It was crazy, bro. Fucking wild.
yeah. It was. Dude, the Vikings have been so close so many times. Like even last year, they were probably the favorite to go to the Super Bowl for the NFC.
Right.
And pooped the bed right at the end. Same with this Vikings team, dude.
Terrible.
They were like in field goal range. I remember it was Brett Favre doing Brett Favre things. They just threw this horrible interception to lose to the Saints, and then that's when the Saints went to win. But the Vikings, they just year after this, all these years, where they were just so close and just never made it happen.
Never, dude.
There was that one year when Culpepper was like decent, and they had
Dante.
Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Just couldn't make it happen.
I don't know what it is, man. But, that's my number 9, dude. And yours was Michael Phelps.
Yeah, that was my number 9.
So we're on my number 8, dude.
Yep.
Even more recent, man. I have a feeling you might punt this one. But it's Kobe's retirement.
No, I don't have this one on.
You don't have it on there,
No.
dude? Did you watch that game, dude?
I did watch the game.
That was
Against
beautiful.
Utah Jazz.
61 points?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like the first play of the game, dude, they like shot a 3. Like he just threw it up.
for 3.
Yeah.
And it was good, dude.
And Flea played the national anthem on bass, which was cool. Yeah, it was a cool game, man.
That was a good moment,
it.
dude.
It was a good moment.
Out of all Kobe, I mean, there's a lot of Kobe things, but that's the one I remember most fondly was his goodbye, man.
Yeah.
The dude just loved the game, man.
Yeah.
Score 61 points in your last fucking game, dude. Like,
yeah, it was like, where is he at all season?
right? Like it's basketball. It's basketball. Like nobody's gonna give you points. Like Then it's fucking,
Dude, it was Utah Jazz though.
yeah, it's true.
Fucking
The
shitty.
fucking man. Is there even jazz in the state of Utah? Like, it's probably banned. Can't listen to it. Just play the right notes.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It was great, but it was like this dude's just been saving it all up for this one game because they ain't done shit all season.
Right.
Just doing a farewell tour, scoring like 3 points a game.
The
There was games, dude, like just a whole stretch where he was just getting like single digit scores at the end of the games, dude. Just not even trying.
no.
They were like way out of playoff contention, like not even close.
Yeah.
And then he comes out and scores 61 points in the last game of the season. Like,
Damn. We knew why he was there. The old Mamba.
yeah.
Dude, I love those old Kobe commercials. Like he's speaking to the class of people.
Yeah.
And Kanye's asking him questions. And he's just like, are you the same animal, but a different beast?
The best commercial of that time was like during that season. I think it was Nike, dude, because Nike just always knocks it out with like retirement commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And like they just hit you right in the feels with like people
dude, I
you didn't
remember
even
that
care
one.
about.
Yeah.
But it was the one. This one wasn't so much like a feels, but it was basically it was like just him staying in the court, and then just people just yelling stuff at him,
Right.
How they hated him,
Right.
and then he was like orchestrating them,
Yeah, that shit was
and he
real
was
good,
like,
dude.
and then at the end, I think it was like, "Don't stop talking now," because it was basically like how everybody was rooting for him during his retirement tour that he was doing. It was pretty cool though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the fucking Nike retirement commercials though, dude. They like the one that gets you though. There's the Derek Jeter one
Oh, yeah, dude.
where it just goes through everybody just thank you Jeter.
Yeah.
That fucking the music gets you though.
Yeah, it is, dude.
That was
Nike, man, they'll make you feel, man. Even that new one, dude. Like when you watch it, it'll make you feel something. Like
Yeah.
they're very powerful with their words, man.
Yeah.
Like they know what the fuck they're doing, bro. But yeah, man, that's my number 8, dude. It's Kobe's swan song, dude. It was a beautiful game.
it was a good one, man. I remember that game. I was on the West Coast too during that game. Can't remember where.
It's probably like the most celebrities in one location.
Oh yeah.
There was fucking
Yeah, like there was
People everywhere,
somebody
dude.
ever wanted to terrorist attack the Staples Center. That was
dude,
the time.
That was
to
the
do
time. Missed your opportunity.
it. Right.
What's your number hateful 8, bud?
Dude, my number 8, some college football from 2013, and this was the Auburn versus Alabama game
Yeah.
where it was the Iron Bowl. It wasn't like the main bowl. It was the last game of the season, basically, to decide who goes to which championship.
Mm-hmm.
But so I think it was 28-28 or 27-27 tied with like 2 seconds to go. So Alabama, they had the ball within, it was like a 57-yard field goal. They're like, all right, we'll just try it, kick it, figuring that's gonna be the game. We'll either make it or go to overtime.
Right.
Dude, Auburn lines up in like punt formation, misses the field goal. Dude returns it for a touchdown with 0 to go to win the game. Dude, just a walk off field goal return for touchdown.
Dude.
And dude, like I'm not even an Auburn fan,
Right, but I can imagine on the college level of
because
emotion,
it
dude.
was in Auburn, and like, dude, the cameras were shaking because that place was so loud, dude. Like you were just so happy for everybody there that got to witness that, dude.
Right.
Like it was just such a cool moment, and it's like this. That's why you watch sports, man. Stuff like this,
Right.
like,
When you feel it, man. The emotion.
because it was just a great game. Like of course, Alabama was like heavily favored.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, Auburn was right there at the end with them tied up, and then they pulled it out at the end, dude. It was just a great moment.
Gotta feel good, dude. It's almost like a movie moment,
It
dude.
really is, dude. It's like one of those things that somebody writes into a movie is it's just too crazy.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, I want to kind of lead into my number 7 because my number 7 is the Deshaun Jackson return, dude.
Yeah.
You remember that one when they punted the ball?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing, dude. But yeah, the emotion at the college level, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I can imagine, dude. This camera's just
Oh, dude.
fuzzy, dude.
You
like-
can watch highlights all day, man. And It's just crazy, dude. I'll pull it up right now. It's a great clip.
Yeah.
Even just listening to it.
I bet the announcers are going crazy, dude.
Oh,
That's one
yeah.
good thing about college football.
Oh
man.
yeah, because dude, those dudes are so passionate about
Right.
it.
Like when they get into it, they're fired up, man.
Yeah.
And they get going. Yeah, because they're always the ones that get busted saying some stupid shit.
Number 8 blocked kick can go the other way, too. He's got to be careful and get it up.
On the way. No, returned by Chris Davis.
It could go all the way.
Davis gets a block.
They just down the sideline.
Dude, wide open. Look at the camera shaking, bro.
Davis.
The camera's shaking like crazy, man.
Touchdown. Auburn. And
That's how it ends, dude.
Dude, how about the ad on the bottom of this video? Watch. What if Peter Pan was a black guy?
Yeah. Not clicking on that shit.
No, hell no.
Well, then everybody just starts rushing the field, man.
Dude,
AJ McCarron.
wow.
I'm gonna go to
She
Buffalo.
said, I'm sorry, as she hugged him.
Yeah. AJ McCarron. I'm gonna go to Buffalo and be a third-string quarterback. That's how shitty I am.
Man. Dude, that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Those cameras moving like that.
Yeah, dude, that place is going nuts, bro.
Dude. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. It's just, yeah. 2013 Iron Bowl, Auburn versus Alabama.
Yeah.
Just a play you don't see every day.
Nah, man. Pull up my number 7, that Deshaun Jackson one. I remember it was against the Giants, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And there was
and
like,
that one could go either because that was a great Michael Vick game too. Because
that was the one they finally let him play.
Yeah, because they were like down by a lot, and then Michael Vick rallies them back, and then it was like Deshaun Jackson then just
Right.
puts the nail in the coffin.
Dude, that shit was wild, man. I remember texting Gabe, because Gabe's the big Giants fan, dude. Like, after that shit happened, man.
Yeah,
Because it was just supposed to be a throwaway punt, man.
right.
Just to
Yeah,
fuck- like if
they said don't kick it to him,
It's a line
and
drive kick.
there's 10 seconds to go, tied 31-31.
Now has to try and recover. Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding? Deshaun Jackson.
no time on the clock, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, because he's just running.
And now
He's running along to check the
touchdown,
clock.
no flags. Unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, that shit is wild, man.
Yeah,
Like, you think the game's over, man.
or you just saying, oh, it's gonna go into overtime.
Right, or something, yeah.
Yeah, man. Deshaun Jackson, that dude was a beast when in his prime.
Yeah, he was.
But, dude.
He ain't doing nothing out in Washington.
But yeah, that was a good ass game. Is the Giants were up big,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, there's Michael Vick rallied them back, and then that was just the one that put it over the edge.
Right. I wonder if I was a college football watcher, if I would have had the other. That's crazy. We had, like, such similar plays so close.
Yeah,
Like, they were both returns, man. Yeah, dude, it's wild. That shit's wild, man, because it's like a Madden moment. It's
Yeah.
like very video game-esque.
yeah,
Like, when that shit happens, dude.
yeah.
You remember the game of Madden? We ran back, like, 3 kickoffs back-to-back, dude.
That was
I'll never forget that shit.
that was like Madden 10, I think, because that was like, or Madden. It would have been Madden 10 'cause it was the one with Brett Favre. So
Yeah, it was.
You had Percy Harvin, and he was just like the fastest dude in the game.
The 15-minute quarter game, career-ending injury. I broke Brett Favre's elbow and
Yeah.
caught 4 interceptions from Tavares Jackson and came back, dude.
Yeah.
Damn Bengals, bro. That was wild. That shit was wild. Career-ending injury on Madden.
They don't do that shit anymore. I
No,
remember back
dude.
in the day, though, those career-ending injuries.
Like,
They need to make Madden, like, there's no concussions in the game, like every other injury
Dude.
except concussions.
right. Should make a real football game.
Yeah.
But, man, that's my number 7, dude. Deshaun Jackson's return like that. Very similar to your number 8, bro.
It's a good one, dude.
Catch and run, bro. It's your number 7.
Dude, my number 7, dude, we're going to venture into the world of motorsports.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, I think I told you about this before, but, dude, this was Tony Stewart's championship run in 2011.
You've told me about it, yeah.
So, dude, like, I get it. Like, NASCAR just isn't for everyone. Like, it's boring. But, dude, there was such a good story behind this, and there was good drama. Basically, the way they do NASCAR points is like the last 10 races. So like if you win, you automatically get in, and they fill up like 15 spots.
Okay.
So if there's like more than 15 drivers that have won a race that year, then like the guys that have won multiple races get in. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And then they bump them out through the bottom.
And then it goes to points.
And then it goes to points.
Okay.
But then what happens in those last 10 races, those top 15, the points reset.
Ooh.
So it's just like a playoff, basically. Like the points reset, and then the last 10 races are what those 15 guys are going over.
They still do it with 30-some cars on the field?
Yeah, there's 40
40
cars, 43, I think. So, but so it came down to the point where like Stewart was in the hunt for a championship against Carl Edwards, and then he like lost and wrecked out in a couple races. So then it came down to like there was 4 races left. Basically, he had to win like 3 of the 4. Dude won the first 2. And then like did shitty in the like second to the last race, and so then it was like, all right, you got to win, like, because if he would have done good that other one, he could have like finished in such and such position. And just hope Carl Edwards didn't do good. Like that's
but all
how
the
close,
pressure was on one.
That's how points the close the points were. So, but then it turned into like, all right, well now you basically just got to win the race because like the points are too close.
Right.
And dude, I remember he started in the back. Like, as I remember watching these last few races, it's crazy. It's like most drivers like don't even like even the great ones like don't even win a race every year. And then this dude had to win like 3 out of 4 at the very end of the season to win, and he did it. And the last race was in Homestead, and he started in the back. And he worked his way up to the front, and then something happened in the pits. I think at the end, he ended up passing 118 cars,
dude,
before the race was over, out of a 43-car
That's
field.
crazy,
like,
bro.
That's how many cars he had to pass.
Wow.
And, dude, he caught Carl Edwards and beat him, dude. Like, he won the race. Like, it was like it was a win and you win the championship deal, and he pulled through and made it. Dude.
Man,
it was a cool thing to follow.
Yeah,
and a lot of drama. It was pretty cool to watch, man. Like somebody do something as insane as that.
Right? Yeah, that's like all the sports. You can say any of them are boring until you get to playoffs. Yeah. And I imagine that can be entertaining to watch, dude. Just like baseball playoffs are at the very end. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're not into it, a story like that will get you into it, man.
yeah.
It'll make you watch.
No, it was great, dude. And it was cool to watch, for sure. It was nuts.
Right.
And then like, you just tell, like, this dude, he had such a demeanor to him. Like, he just knew that. It's just weird, because, like, you're racing a car that basically other people are setting up for you, and they're so equal to the other ones. Like, to be that confident, like, yeah, I'm going to beat everybody. Like, it's just crazy.
Just wants to go fast.
Yeah, he did, man. And that was his last championship he won. Then he retired not too long after that.
Went to sprint cars.
Oh, yeah.
Raced the likes of the outlaw Lance Deweese. He's not an outlaw, is he?
No, he's like the in-law.
Jesus.
But,
there you go, man.
That's my number 7, dude. Tony Stewart's 2011 championship run.
That's a good one, bro. Let's take it back in time to before me and you, but not too far.
All right.
The year's 1988.
Ooh.
NBA Slam Dunk Contest. And the reason this is the Jordan foul line dunk, dude.
Yeah.
This is the Jordan brand logo. Like, this shit's so iconic. They built the company off of that. Like,
yeah.
And I didn't watch it, but you can look it up, dude. And it's just, every time you watch it, dude, that guy just glides through the air.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Like, he literally flies.
But,
and
dude,
it's the
I want to
simplest pose.
say, like, he got the foul line dunk. Like, he did it in a game before, I think. And it was, like, so crazy. And then he just did it as a dunk contest. Because there was one where the guy was, I can't remember who they were playing. I think I got this right. I'd have to look it up. But so somebody was shooting free throws. And he was, like, in the back. Like, he was a point guard.
Come on, that inbound.
Dude, the ball bounced out. He grabs it and then, like, runs up beside the dude with the rebound and then just dunks
flies.
it. Yeah. And I think that's where it came from. I don't know.
Right.
But I want to say that happened before
before the actual dunk
but
contest.
it was so insane.
Right. Yeah, and then you put everybody's eyes on it on
Yeah.
the contest, and then they're going to go nuts.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
That's the thing about Jordan, man. Like, when he leaves the air, like, he jumps, and then, like, he's not like a regular human. Like, he just keeps going. Like,
Yeah.
it's like he gets an extra 3-foot lift, like, out of nowhere for some reason.
Now, Michael Jordan told me he had something special. He may be trying to take
Well, here it is, but
There you
this
go.
ain't the...
Yeah, little Jerome Kersey, bro.
That very may well be it, and the people are excited. They like this.
He's on the foul line on the other side, dude.
Yeah, it's back
He's all the
up.
way back, dude.
Chicago.
Got that Gatorade sign. There he goes. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's got to be a 50 by. He took off just a little inside that free throw line, one hand and double clutch it. Magic Johnson gives him a nice 5 underneath the basket as he got out of the way. Let's watch this one again. This deserves a second.
There you go. There's your slow-mo.
Michael
That
taking
money
off, the
shot,
patented
dude.
tongue comes out just in front of that line. Look at this, the double clutch, the reach out, and
Bam.
stuff.
There it is, dude.
I don't believe it. Unbelievable. There we go. There's the
Michael Jordan, man.
Yeah.
That dude defied gravity, bro. Dude was so good, man. There you go. Free throw dunk in game.
I think this is it.
The best missed free throw dunk ever. Yeah, there you go. After Pippen's free throw
Okay,
against the
this
Blazers.
was 92-93, so this is after he did it in the contest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude. Dude, out of nowhere, bro. Look at that. Dude, it wasn't as crazy, but dude.
There's one where he jumps like almost from the line.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
that's crazy,
he just
man.
like comes out of nowhere.
Just appears, man.
Yeah.
Dude's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
Can never take it away.
Yeah.
Dude, what's the Nike meme with him? It just says, fuck them kids.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, man.
The best was like, like they're, you know how like the media, especially ESPN, they're the fucking worst anymore. They're always just trying to bait like athletes into political talk and stuff.
Right.
I remember that I forgot they were trying to bait Jordan into saying something. And he's like Republicans buy shoes too. He wouldn't say shit,
Dude, that's fucking funny.
That's like the greatest thing ever, dude.
That's beautiful, man. That should be the greatest moment. Like,
Yeah.
That's my Jordan moment.
Classy as fuck, Jordan, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good one, dude.
Yeah, man, there's been some good dunk contests, but, I mean, that one is forever immortalized, man.
Yeah.
But that's my number 6.
Number 6.
What's yours?
Dude, my number 6 is also from the year of 2008. Dude, it's the David Tyree helmet catch, bro.
Man,
The Giants and
that was a hell of a catch, bro.
dude, it's like,
The DirecTV commercials had never been happier, bro. Like,
dude, what's insane is like David Tyree was like a bum after, like
Yeah,
he
he
was a
was,
bum
dude.
before and a bum after
he
that.
just had one great catch.
He had one great catch, and that's all he was remembered. Like he ended up getting cut from the Giants. Like you would think just off that one play that won him the Super Bowl, like just out of guilt,
Right.
you would keep the dude on just to pay him, but he ended up getting cut. Man, he just was never good. But
That's like that one player that was openly gay, Michael Sam or something.
Yeah.
They like made all that media, and then like they just cut him.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't a good football player.
no, dude, what bothered me about that whole thing is they were like, there was all these fake articles that was like, he would have been drafted so much higher if he wasn't openly gay, and it's like, he was drafted because he was gay. Like,
Right.
he would have been an undrafted free
Right.
agent.
He was
like,
cut before the season started.
right.
Like,
He didn't even make the practice
Yeah,
squad. Like,
he
the
made
dude
them
was
some
not.
money, man.
Yeah,
it was a publicity stunt
it
for
was.
sure, bro.
That did not work in their
Right.
favor.
He got taken advantage of if he looks at it the right way. But
Right.
he probably made some money too. So
I'm sure. So, yeah. Choose your poison.
pick it, man. But yeah, dude, I remember that fucking helmet catch, dude.
It was just like toward the end of the game. I want to say it was 10-17 at that point, wasn't it?
Cool.
It was the last Giants drive. Mm-hmm. Dude, Eli was like, I don't know how he didn't get sacked, and then basically just threw it up for grabs. Like it was. I wouldn't even say that was one of them 50-50 balls. That was like one of those 25-75 balls. Like
Right.
75% of the time,
It's interception.
He's getting intercepted, and that's the game.
Right.
But David Tyree somehow caught that shit on the side of his helmet, and it like set him up for that drive, and then he threw the little fade to Plaxico Burress, and that's what was the final? Was it 17-10? Might have been 10-10 was the score. It was a low scoring game.
Yeah.
Let's find it. The
2008 helmet catcher. Who played in the 2008 Super Bowl? 2007. Yeah, 17-14, dude. Old poop.
Yeah, so it would have been 10-14. That would have been the Giants scored twice in the fourth quarter. For the most part, it was a boring as shit Super Bowl.
And the drive's most memorable play, David Tyree made the helmet catch.
Yeah, the helmet catch, dude. There it is.
Yeah, man. That was wild, dude.
Yeah, like Eli should have got sacked.
Dude.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
32-yard catch. Man, that's wild, dude. It was a hell of a fucking catch, man. I forgot about that shit.
And then there's just the stakes of, like, New England. That was their perfect season. Like, they were...
There you go, dude. This play was also named by NFL Films as the play of the decade, dude, of the 2000s, bro.
Damn.
There you go, man.
Huh. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember, dude, the morning after that, dude, it was pretty entertaining at school the next morning, dude. There was, like, just like Giants jerseys out of nowhere. But, dude, the craziest part is I remember getting up and had ESPN on. And it was Eli. There was that running back from the 72 Dolphins that's always he's always talking shit.
Right.
And, like, they always interview him, like, in week 12 when there's a team that's still 12-0. And they start asking him about going undefeated.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it'll never happen. And then it was, like, Eli delivering him a package. And then, like, Eli walks away, and then he opens it, and it says 18-1. You're welcome. It was, like, the greatest commercial ever. But I was like, dude, they had to film that before the Super Bowl. Like, how much pressure is that put on Eli?
Yeah,
like,
to win the game,
you know
dude.
what I mean? Like, they did that before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, dude, that's wild.
But it was crazy. But, dude, also, fuck the 72 Dolphins. They were, like, the only team with the winning record.
Yeah.
And, like, they didn't even play 16 games back then. Like 14-0. They played two less games. And then, like, two of the teams they played in the playoffs had losing records. So, like, get the fuck out of here. The 72 Dolphins are the greatest team of all time.
Eat your heart out, Don Shula.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, I get tired of hearing that comparison. It's like, I mean, the fucking the Patriots that didn't win the Super Bowl won more games than the 72 Dolphins did undefeated.
Right.
So, like,
something don't add up.
Right. I don't know. I'm just tired of hearing about it every year.
Yeah, bro. I feel you, man. I feel you on that.
But yeah, man, the David Tyree helmet catch, like,
it's your number 6, huh?
It's my number 6.
My number 5, man. We're gonna go back to the Olympics here. But we're going to go to 2012. I was 1 year old when that 1992 Dream Team went.
Uh-huh.
But I was old enough to watch that 2012 Dream Team, dude. Dude, pull up the roster on that team, dude. I remember they were having so much fucking fun just playing basketball, bro. Like, that was the one that they beat Nigeria by like 100 points or something.
Yeah,
it was like the highest scoring basketball game in history and shit. Dude, if you followed any of their Instagrams, like, they were all just dicking off, like, dude, just having so much fun, bro.
It's the most, like, guaranteed fucking...
It's the craziest team of all time. Like, I think it's crazier than the 92 team, man. I mean,
here's the comparison between the two.
Yeah, dude, like, this is crazy.
So here's the 92 team. And then here's the 2012.
Yeah,
Tyson Chandler, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Deron Williams, Andre Iguodala, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Love, James Harden, Chris Paul, Anthony Carmelo, Anthony Carmelo,
probably
and then
better.
Anthony Davis.
Dude, it's a hell of a team, bro.
It is. But let's look at this 92 team.
Dude, it's a team there, dude. Christian Laettner,
Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Clyde Drexler, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Charles Barkley,
Larry Bird, Magic Johnson.
Dude.
It's comparable, dude. It's real comparable. I mean, you got some real greats.
It's the greatest game that we'll never be able to see.
Yeah, man.
Say that.
To watch those two play each other, dude, it'd be wild, bro. It would be wild, man.
You want one of these sugar cookies?
That's a good ass sugar cookie. But yeah, dude, I remember watching this shit. Like, see if you can find the score of the Nigerian team. I could have swore, like, dude, just go to all and see what pops up on the Google, man. Like,
It'd probably be in here.
on the Wikipedia, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that they broke they finished the tournament with a perfect 8-0 record, defeating opponents with an average of 32-point lead, bro.
They beat Australia 119-86. 109-83 Argentina. Yeah, Manu was on that team.
Yeah, dude, there was Spain. Yeah, that was a good-ass game, dude. Gasol and Ibaka. Yeah, bro.
They had to been fucking around in that
Kevin
game.
Durant had 30 points. Bro, fucking
LeBron
wild.
only had 4 assists.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah, because I know they broke a record, man. Something with, like, just the highest amount of points in between.
115 points per game. Opponents 83 points per game.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. That's freaking crazy. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do against that team? There's nothing you
dude.
can do,
That's
bro.
like every Olympics.
Yeah,
That's
there you go. Go back real quick.
That's our guarantee.
The team set an Olympic single game record with 156 points scored against Nigeria. They scored 156 points in a fucking game, bro. Like, you're playing 2K on easy at that point.
Dude, where is that game?
They probably somebody from Nigeria probably got in and deleted it off Wikipedia, bro.
Like, I wonder what they scored.
Dude, I don't know. Who knows, man? Let me get one of them cookies.
One of these sugar cookies.
Oh yeah.
Walk down to Queens.
Oh, it's got little sprinkles on it, bud.
Yeah, Halloween sprinkles, man. It's
Right around the corner, bro.
getting that time.
It's beginning to look a lot. Oh man, should we do a Halloween episode this year?
Oh, yeah. I feel like it. But you don't watch scary movies. But I'll give you 10 to watch.
10 to watch. 10 nights Scott loses sleep.
But that's your number 5, huh?
Dude, that's my number 5, bro. That shit was so fun to watch, man. 8 games of just America.
Damn.
What's your number 5?
Dude, my number 5 is another college football. It's just the whole game. I was like, I couldn't pick one moment of this game. Mm-hmm. But, dude, it's seriously like one of the best football games I've ever watched. It's
Really?
like the only game that, like, I'll go on YouTube or, like, if they're airing it, like, that I'll rewatch the whole thing because it's such a good game, dude. It's the 2006 Rose Bowl between University of Texas and USC. Vince Young versus Matt Leinart.
Man.
Reggie Bush. You got Lindell White in there, too. It's just... That game, man, it's the greatest football game that's ever been played, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think anyone that's watched it would agree. Like, tell me a better game than that. Like, it was just back and forth the whole time, like, just super exciting. Like I said, Vince Young, dude, at the height. Like, that dude he accounted for, like, 457 yards. Like,
Holy shit.
you know what I mean? This is insane, dude.
He's dead, isn't he?
Vince Young? No.
Who's the one that's dead?
What do you mean? Which
Wasn't there a quarterback who's dead?
I mean, I'm sure there's several quarterbacks that are dead, but
Did somebody who played football die one time? No, because I swore it was a younger quarterback. Maybe played for the Titans.
he played for the Titans. He was drafted by
Where's he
them.
playing now, dude?
Nowhere.
And he's alive?
Yes.
Dude, I could have swore he died.
No.
Why
dude.
do I feel like...
he's alive and well? Because he was trying to come back. He was like last year when Deshaun Watson went down, he was like, I'm still in shape. I'll come back and play for the Texans.
Really?
Because he lives in Houston.
I don't know why the hell I think he's dead, man.
No, he like has an insurance company or some shit now in Houston, or like real estate or something.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it came down to the wire. 41-38 was the final score, dude. But this game, another crazy fact about this game is like 4 of the top 10 draft picks that year were played in this game. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like I said, Vince Young, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, and Lindell White, I believe.
Dude, that's wild, man.
But it was just a hell of a game, man.
Texans.
Both teams were undefeated in the regular season. Like, it was just like the two teams you wanted to see like played in the Rose Bowl for the national championship, and
It was worth it, man.
it was, dude.
Yeah, because I know that was a big problem for college football, wasn't it? Like, really, those championship teams really playing the best of the best against each other.
Yeah, because this was back in the day when they were still like deciding who got to play.
Okay.
So, like, for example, like a couple years ago, before they had the playoff system, it was like Notre Dame versus Alabama, which Notre Dame had no fucking business being in that game, but they were the only other undefeated team. So they put them together, and then they got blown out like 60-7 or something. Like, it was just
damn,
terrible.
dude.
So, like, I love now that we have a playoff system, because that means that Notre Dame will never play for a national championship, dude. Never.
Never.
Because they fucking suck, and they refuse to join a conference. And, like, they didn't play anyone that year. They just won. They just beat shitty teams. Like, the one they played Penn State was like the only ranked team they played, and it took like 3 overtimes to beat them.
Damn.
Yeah. I hate Notre Dame. I can't stand them. I can't stand. They're like, oh, we don't join a conference. I'm like, okay, then don't play in the fucking
Right.
bowl games, then, you fucks.
Yeah.
But now they won't. Now there's a playoff system. They'll just play in shitty bowl games forever.
Take that.
So,
Eat your heart out, Notre Dame.
and dude, I'm still convinced. Like, dude, if college football like implemented like a legit playoff system with it was like 8 to 12 teams or something, yeah, it'd be all over. The NFL's got to have some kind of stronghold over like the NCAA, which won't, because there's no reason to only have 4 teams in a playoff. Dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's got to be like some mafia tactic where the NFL's like, because what would happen was like the college playoffs would be overflowing into the time for like NFL playoffs, and I feel like way more people would
Watch college. Yeah.
Way more people would be watching college football, and NFL is probably like threatening ESPN, like if y'all do it, we won't air any games, and like we'll pull all our games
Right.
off your networks and shit. So
Being a bunch of assholes.
yeah, dude, 'cause the NFL, they are shitty like that.
Man.
But dude, if they ever did, man, RIP. Is it? I'd watch college football so hard during playoff time. It would be so amazing.
Yeah.
It's like you get like major upsets in college football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true, dude.
Whereas NFL, it's just like the same 8 every year.
Right.
A lot of times it is in college, but you always get them sleeper teams that just come out of nowhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why so many people watch March Madness, is for the upsets.
Right. College football would be the same,
Same
dude.
thing, dude. Yeah. I
So.
can see it. Can you imagine I play all those football games in like 6 days?
Dude, there'd be so many injuries.
People just be, that last game would fucking suck so bad,
Oh,
dude.
dude, they'd be so injured.
It's just hurting.
It'd be like the South Park episode where they're trying to lose so they don't have to play anymore.
Don't they keep winning or something?
Hey, because the other team just loses, like, knows how to lose worse or something. Like, they were throwing, like, they wouldn't swing at it, so they were throwing the ball and hitting the bat, so it'd be a hit and shit.
I forgot about that shit, yeah.
But I'm telling you, you go on YouTube, it's on there, the full game.
Watch that 06 Rose Bowl.
You watch that 06 Rose Bowl from the 2005 season,
You'd be good to go.
you'll be watching the greatest football game that was ever played, I think.
Man. Have to check her out, bro.
It was amazing, dude. Vince Young scrambling in for a touchdown, 18 seconds to go.
Well, look at that, dude. The game is the highest rated BCS game in TV history, with 21.7% of households watching it. It's often considered the greatest college football national championship game of all time, dude.
There you go. I'm not alone.
Not afraid.
But that's it, man. That's my number 5, dude. That Rose Bowl.
Man. My number 4 is an old one, dude. It's before our times, but we know about it. I felt like I had to put it on the list. It's the Miracle on Ice, bro. When USA beat the Russia, bro. I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
And I've heard the tale 1,000 times, dude.
The best part is the Al Michaels. Do you believe in miracles? Like, that's the best part of the whole story.
Dude, it's true.
I don't
man.
understand in the movie why they tried to reenact that rather than just put Al Michaels' actual voice in it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, man.
Because I want to say Al Michaels was in the movie. Like, he just redid the broadcast, but they had him redo that part instead of...
Just keep the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such like a classic, timeless just announcement. Like,
Right.
every once in a while, Rogan's got a lot of those.
5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable.
There it is. Al Michaels, young-ass Al Michaels, man.
Man, that was it, dude. That's how we won the Cold War, bro.
Yeah.
With hockey.
With Al Michaels and Kurt Russell.
Man. Wonder what they're up to these days. On this fine Saturday.
With Al Michaels gearing up, he's calling the tomorrow night's game.
Yeah?
He called the Thursday night game too. Dude, he was like the dude. Like the older he gets, just the more salty and just like ornery he gets.
Yeah, dude.
And it's so beautiful. 'Cause, dude, that Thursday night game was so shitty, and there's just fucking penalties every play, and he's like, comes with no surprise. There's another penalty on the field. Like, dude,
he like sneaks in the nicest fucking stabs, dude.
yeah.
That's a...
I can't wait for him to retire and write a tell-all book, like, you know, about how he hated John Madden or something, like he hated working with him.
something real good, yeah.
Yeah,
Man. Anybody's better than Collinsworth, though.
that's true. It's unfortunate that they're, like, partnered up with each other.
Yeah.
But
What's that meme with the Dumb and Dumber? I want to hear the most annoying sound in the world.
No, it's
just
him.
a picture of Collinsworth with a fucking mic.
There was one, it was like one of the fake Nike ads, and it was like, now here's the guy, just do it, and it's Chris Collinsworth. Yeah.
No, here's a guy. Dude, he's the worst, bro.
It was like, it was like football's back flips on TV, and it was like, now here's a guy, and then turns TV off. You know what hates Chris Collinsworth more than Maya's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what Madden was? He was on that one fucking Madden, and it was so bad, dude.
Yeah. Dude, the announcing's always shitty as fuck on... It actually, take it back. When it was Phil Simms and that other dude, not Brendan Gaudin,
You never complained about it, you know what
No,
I
I
mean?
was like, this is fine. This feels authentic. This is
Right.
like watching like a CBS football game.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, honestly, I wouldn't mind if they got like Tony Romo on a Madden game.
Yeah, dude, he's good as shit, man.
He's
He surprised
great.
all of us.
I never thought I'd be a Tony Romo fan until he became a fucking announcer. Dude. He's like the
Right.
best part.
Yeah, he is, dude. He be
Yeah.
calling shit before it happens, dude.
Yeah.
He's real good, man.
Yeah, he tells you where he's gonna throw the ball and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man.
Dude, I'll never forget that Madden Collinsworth was on. There was one like, I don't know what you call it, but one little segment he would always say. And he would literally come on and he would say, well, any play that's not a negative play is a positive play.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it
I
was-
forgot about
That was
that.
literally one of his lines he would say on the game. You're like, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, like they were just playing into how stupid he was. And
Dude. Worse, bro. But, I mean, that's my number 4, The Miracle on Ice, man. I don't
Yeah.
know what more to say. Just look it up.
it's iconic.
Watch the movie, man.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
Before our times, but I felt it needed the respect.
It's a good one, man.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is the 2016 World Series, man. Cubs come back down 3-1 to beat the Cleveland Indians.
Man.
And dude, it's just man, the Cubs, it was just the longest drought in sports
Right.
history to not do it. And you couldn't help but hop on the bandwagon when they
Oh,
finally
yeah,
made
dude.
it. You're like, you know, Chicago, there's not much going right for this whole city. Like, we'll give them like the Cubs. Let the Cubs get one. And looked like Cleveland was going to get it, which Cleveland just got the NBA Finals.
Right.
So it's like, let's let Chicago
They
have
had
this one.
something else, too, didn't they? Or no, I guess there is only.
No, dude. Cleveland Browns didn't do shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was trying to think of the other Cleveland team. Got me all fucked up.
Yeah.
Shit.
But no, they went down 3. Like, it started out, they lost pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Cleveland whipped their ass first game, then Chicago came back, and it was like 5-3 or 5-1 or something. So you're like, all right, this is gonna be a good like back and forth, probably all the way to Game 7.
Right.
And then they just took a dump on the field for like 2 games, and then it was like, all right, it looks like it's going to be it. And then they just rallied back, man, and they won the World Series. And then, dude, that parade they had, I want to say it was like in the top 10 like gatherings of people like of all time.
Really?
It was like millions of people. Like I think they forgot how many they estimated, but it was like
They all came out of the woodwork.
yeah, dude, it was just like the biggest gathering of people like of all time.
I remember that parade, and then when Baltimore won the Super Bowl parade. Like,
Yeah.
those are the 2 parades I really remember. Like,
Uh-huh.
as everybody talked about, those 2 were the crazy ones, man.
Oh, I bet. But I mean, yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's just, it was good drama. As like you said, coming down 3-1, that's always entertaining.
Right.
You never know how to. Is it a great comeback or is it a bigger choke? There's always that debate. But it was cool to see the Cubs win.
Yeah, man.
So
It was.
that's why it's my number 4. Not too much to elaborate on it. Like
It's a solid one, though, dude. If you were there for that moment, you know
Yeah.
exactly what it means.
it was kind of cool too. It was like another reason I was rooting for the Cubs was I was in Cleveland this year, like during the regular baseball season. Mm-hmm. The Cleveland fans couldn't give a shit about their baseball team. They were
Right.
like giving tickets away and doing like $2 beer nights and stuff just to get people to come to the game. So I was
Jeez,
like,
dude.
oh, y'all are in the World Series now. Like
Now you care.
now you're gonna care. Like nah, let's let
Bunch of
let's let
assholes.
them loyal ass Cubs fans have one.
Right.
So that's kind of how I felt about it. But yeah, man, that's my number 4. Is just the 2016 World Series.
It's a good one, dude. My number 3 is sports. Sports entertainment. It's when Hulk Hogan flipped Andre the Giant, bro.
Dude.
I tried to think, man. I was trying to think. I was like, is there any iconic moments in wrestling? Like, I was really thinking of, like, all the great moments, and then, dude, I don't think there's one that comes closer. Like, even if you watch the video, you get the full effect of that one, dude.
Bro,
Like,
tonight, when you get home, like, text me. I'm going to give you my HBO Go password. You get on there and you watch the Andre the Giant documentary, and you hear Hulk Hogan talk about it and tell me that you didn't cry. And,
it's that
I'm
beautiful.
telling you, dude, watch that documentary, dude. It's so good. The Andre the Giant documentary.
Man.
It's on HBO.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Andre the Giant, man. He's one I haven't really researched.
I didn't
or-
either, but it's a hell of a documentary because, like I said, you get to learn a lot of that
Right.
stuff.
Well, you hear all the crazy stories about him. Like, he'd take 3 plane seats and drink all this beer and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
I mean, they
like,
talk a little bit about that, but it is like his lifestyle and like his childhood and background and stuff. And then like there's interviews with like people that were friends with him and stuff.
Right.
And you get to see like some behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. It's a really good documentary, man.
Huh.
Really good,
You have to check it out, dude.
for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it literally one moment created the biggest star in wrestling ever.
Yeah,
Hulk
and
Hogan,
that's
like-
what. Yeah, Hulk Hogan basically said like because Andre wouldn't put anyone over.
Right.
That was his thing, and I mean not to really. I mean it's a documentary.
I know he told him in the match, right? He,
Well, they
whispered
knew
to him
what-
or something.
What it was they knew what was going to happen, and Hulk was trying Andre the Giant was just such a recluse that like no one could really talk to him. And so he would try to talk to him like, what are we going to do in this match and stuff, and he would just kind of blow it off like it was nothing. So they didn't really have a game plan for how that match was going to plan out. Like
Right.
they just improv'd it. And then Andre told him to flip him, and he was like that was going to be it. But I get like spoilers, I guess. Like this was at the time his health was declining. And so, like, he knew that his reign was kind of over
Right.
anyway.
So he kind of chose him to pass it on.
Yeah, that's why he told him to flip him, because he knew that would just put him over huge.
Right.
So he did it basically to make Hulk Hogan's career what it is.
Man.
And then, when you hear Hulk Hogan talk about it, it's powerful stuff, man.
Good old Terry, man.
Yeah. But, that's a good-ass moment. Everybody
man.
knows that moment.
So I was trying to think
That's
of,
one of the few that, like, even if you didn't live through that time, like, it just transcends.
Right.
Like, you understand
it
how
really
great
does,
it was.
yeah. Yeah, because that's when I looked at my list. I was like, I already got 2 old ones: the Slam Dunk Contest and Miracle on Ice. Like, I didn't even think
Yeah.
about this one as an old one. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, you know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's such It's wrestling.
It's so
history
weird,
milestone, man.
dude. It's so weird how wrestling like works on people. You know, like
It's
you
true,
know it's
man.
fake, but it's like just get you.
It inspires
Like,
emotions, man.
dude, another one from that like same era is like the return of Miss Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it was Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, and then
Yeah.
Miss Elizabeth comes back, and
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like
dude.
they're showing people in the audience crying and stuff, dude. Like just like ugly face crying, bro.
Toy
like-
Story 3 crying.
And dude, you like almost get it. You're like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like what?
Dude.
It makes you feel stupid. It's
Yeah.
like why is this?
Like
good?
Hogan beat Sergeant Slaughter, and like America thought that all tension in the Middle East was relieved, like
Yeah.
because they beat one character who was pretending to be Middle
Yeah.
Eastern. Like,
No, not Sergeant Slaughter. You're thinking of
the Iron Sheik.
yeah, the Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he beat him, and then he like ran around with the American flag.
And when he hitting it over his back,
Yeah, or
like, in the
something.
thing,
And then
yeah.
he wrapped him up in his own flag.
Yeah, dude. I'm a real American. But dude, that's my number 3, man. Don't get bigger than wrestling, bro.
It's true,
It
man.
does not get bigger, bro. What's your number 3, bro?
Dude, my number 3 is another Super Bowl. Super Bowl 51, dude, the comeback. Like, dude, I was never like more mind blown after Super Bowl.
I remember you got home and my phone just started blowing up,
Dude,
bro.
so to set this up, like I was at yours and your parents' house at
Mm-hmm.
the time we were watching this, and we were like, we bailed out like halfway through the third quarter.
all of us did.
We're
Yeah.
like, yeah, fuck this.
We were all full. We had a shit ton of wings and nachos and shit.
yeah.
Like,
There was like no sense in sticking out anymore. It was just like just too out of control.
right.
So, dude, luckily I only lived like at the time like 10 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
I had satellite radio, so I was like listening to it. So I heard like when the first strip sack happened and they scored, or they scored that one. We saw that trash touchdown.
Yeah.
right? And then we're like, all right, we'll get the fuck out of here. There's not enough time.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the strip sack in the car, and then they were like driving down again. And I was like, man, they might make us close. This would be pretty good. So I started speeding up a little bit, trying to get home. By the time I got home, dude, it was like they got the other strip sack, or they sacked them out of contention for the field goal, and then got the ball back. And I was like, holy shit.
Here it comes.
And then
Edelman catches the ball.
yeah, dude. Well, that's what's insane. Once they tied it up, you knew it was over.
Right.
Like, you knew New England was winning. And, like, even the Falcons knew it. It was, they kept showing, like, Matt Ryan's dumb face.
Right.
And he's just like, I just blew the biggest game of all time.
Yeah, dude.
And then, like, the best part was there was, like, Arthur Blank, the owner of Home Depot and the Atlanta Falcons. He came down like midway through the third quarter to the sidelines to collect the Lombardi trophy. Like, it's the only reason he came
Right.
down. And then they keep showing his dumb face, and he just knew what happened. Like, they blew the biggest
it,
game.
dude.
And dude, it makes no sense, man.
it was
if you like had like your practice squad and you're like, all right, we're gonna reenact this just so we can, like, you couldn't do that. Like, even if a team tried to
Yeah,
give
no,
away that
dude.
game, you could not make that happen.
It's wild, dude. Yeah, because it was such a moment. Like, the thing I remember most about the game was all of us watching it together, all of us getting bored and splitting up.
Yeah.
My parents were in their bedroom, you were in your bedroom, I was in my bedroom, and we were all fucking texting each other, watching the game afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
like it was such a thing. Like, we all left, and then immediately we're fucking drawn back in. Like,
See, now here's the crazy part. Is like, now if we ever have more Super Bowl parties, like, we're never gonna
Right,
leave.
we're gonna stay for the whole thing.
It's
It's gonna be
probably
shitty now.
it's never gonna pay off though.
just the worst parties ever now. Just want to go to fucking sleep.
All right,
Yeah, dude, man.
but
Dude.
yeah, man, it was crazy.
That's
Yeah,
a hell of a
when they
one.
scored and then got the 2 point, you're like, it's over.
It's over, man.
They're gonna win.
You seen it immediately. Everything changed, bro.
Yeah, the momentum. There's never been a bigger momentum shift like
Ever, dude.
ever. Because
Ever,
like,
bro.
dude, it just got to the point where like you knew they were gonna win the game.
Yeah, man.
And then when they got the coin toss, you're like, yeah,
It's over.
they're scoring. They're gonna score immediately, and that's
Right.
gonna be it.
There you go. So that's a
But-
good one, man.
I mean, I'm not a huge New England fan. I mean, I respect them for what they are.
Right, but
Like, they're painted out to be the villains for doing things that every team does.
dude, you watch
They're
that
just
game,
they're
you
just the
don't-
unfortunate ones to get caught doing what everyone did.
right.
But I hated Atlanta. I still hate Atlanta. Like, I think Matt Ryan's overrated. Like, Julio Jones is a beast.
I got him sitting on my fantasy bench right behind Tom Brady.
Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
Dude, the Thursday night game, dude, you get 5 chances because they of course throw some bogus fucking illegal contact call,
Right.
which I like how they didn't show a replay of.
Yeah.
So it gives them even like a 5th play. And then, dude, he threw 5 passes that weren't even catchable balls. And it's like, what
horrible,
the fuck, dude? Like, you got Julio Jones, like, throw 5 passes to him, he's going to catch 2 of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's just
Like-
science at that point.
Yeah, like, why did you even bother throwing to anyone else other than him? And then, like, the last one, he throws it to him finally, but he throws it, like, way over his head, so the dude's got to jump way up in the air and land
Right.
out of... The dude sucks, man.
Terrible,
I'm
dude.
fucking tired of him and the Atlanta Falcons. But,
Pin them a letter.
yeah. Choke-ass Falcons, dude, is what they are.
Dear choke ass.
So that's what it is like. It's the biggest choke of all time and the greatest comeback because like
Yeah, dude.
that's a comeback that's hard.
The
to just
comeback
make happen.
shines equally as the choke shines.
Yeah,
Like, the
Yeah.
28-3 memes are still real, bro.
yeah.
So you go to any post anybody does, and somebody will
Well,
say,
March 28th, dude. That's because it was
Yeah.
3/28. Mm-hmm. And yeah, March 28th, dude. That's like a national holiday now for Patriot fans.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you go to any post on Facebook, and somebody in the comments is saying, "Don't let this distract you."
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta's blew a 28-3 lead.
Yeah. They're never gonna live that
Dude,
down.
never, bro.
Even if they win one, they're never gonna live it down.
I agree with you, man.
But that's my number 3, man. That's another one too where, like, I don't rewatch the whole game because it's basically a piece of shit up until like the last like quarter and a half.
Right.
But you can find YouTube of just like every Patriot play.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those are worth watching, man. To relive that.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I agree,
So.
man. That's a good one, dude.
But that's it, man. That's my number 3. The comeback.
My number 2, we talked about him earlier, but it's when Tiger won the Masters after his dad died, dude.
Mm.
The dude, that fucking speech he gave in that green jacket crying, bro. It was everything.
Yeah.
It was such an emotional moment, man.
Dude, there's so many moments of like sports figures. I mean, there's another Brett Favre one, dude, was after
Oh,
his
yeah,
dad died.
dude.
And I want to say he unfortunately had to play your Raiders, dude, because he could have went to jail for rape for what he did to them, the secondary.
Dude, you remember, I'll never forget
He
SNL.
had like 6 touchdowns, I think.
Dude, when he got busted sending that dick pic,
Yeah.
SNL did the fucking Brett Favre no-fly jeans. And he came on, he said, "I'm just like everybody else. Put my pants on one leg at a time. And then I pull my penis out." It's so fucking stupid, but yeah, dude. Yeah, it's always emotional, man, when a sports figure at that level, when they lose their parents, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and for Tiger, it was so crazy because, like, that's all he had was his dad, and he made him play golf, like,
Yeah.
since he was, like, 6, man. Like,
You can find the videos of like little kid Tiger playing.
well, yeah, man.
Because wasn't he on? He was on a show, wasn't he?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Was it Oprah show? Maybe
I think it might have
he
been.
like went on
yeah.
Oprah when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing, because his dad just made him play nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then when he got busted, when he had his fall from grace or whatever, like, what the fuck do you expect? Like, the dude was sheltered his entire life. Like, dude went to Stanford University, probably didn't have a hint of what pussy was because he was just playing golf nonstop. Fucking best in the world. You get all that money, man, I'm gonna fuck everybody I never had the chance to either, dude. Like, it made sense. Like, you can't blame the dude, but I think out of his whole career, man, that's what I look back so fondly on, man. Him winning that shit and dedicating it. Just like all those dudes up there with him, man, they understood.
Yeah,
It was powerful, man.
that's a good one, man.
Powerful moment, dude.
Tiger Woods,
It's my number dose.
number dose.
What's your number 2? Your poop, I guess.
Dude. Dude, my number 2, man, is I mean, I could put the whole finals on there, but I put Game 7 from the 2016 NBA Finals.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's my number 1, dude.
Is it?
Just LeBron winning it for Cleveland, bro.
Dude.
I remember watching that shit. I cried. I cried when they showed him, dude, like screaming after that game, dude, because it was over, man. Like, you watched a man, like, who we had known since high school. Like, you watched somebody accomplish something that he had literally practiced for his entire fucking life for his home fucking town. And he fucking did it all by himself, bro. Like, it was wild, man. Like,
Well,
I've never seen anybody execute a dream like that, bro.
He had Kyrie.
Well, he did have Kyrie
Let's
back
not
then.
forget Kyrie.
Yeah.
All them other ones, dude, are bums.
Not those plumbers he played with last
Right.
year.
I mean, dude, Kevin Love ain't shit either.
No.
Dude ain't shit. But no, dude, I mean, this was the game. I remember I was at Permani's at the bar, dude. Just had a pitcher of Coors Light, some nachos.
Man,
I think I had some buffalo wings.
getting hard.
So I watched this whole game, man, and first what's funny is there's always the people that are going, this shit's rigged. There was some
dude.
dumb chick in there running around like, oh, this is rigged. This is rigged. It's all fake. I was like, all right, how do you rig the shots going in?
Right, like-
You can't make the shots go in, regardless.
It doesn't make sense.
There's those people that think the NBA is rigged, that I hate. I also hate people that think that Alabama could beat Cleveland in a football game. I hate those people. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot if you believe that for half a second.
Right.
Or even think that it would be a good game.
It'd be terrible, dude.
But yeah, this finals game, dude, it's just so iconic. But yeah, this is the game where I was like, I'm ready to say that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, man.
I mean, this is the game that cemented it for me. It's like, all right, this dude's the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah.
Like, it was just such a crazy comeback. I mean, they can't, like I said, rallied back down 3-1, went to San Francisco to beat Golden State in Game 7, like in their arena in the Oracle.
Notorious for being like one of the craziest places.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That shit, man. I'll never forget that.
The
dude.
block, dude. That's like what he's going to be remembered for. I
The chase
think
down block, dude.
the chase down block, dude. I think that's what he's going to be remembered for. Like when it's all said and done.
He's the best at that shit too.
Yeah. But that was just like the one, dude.
Right.
It was just like,
It's the one that mattered.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was that big play, and then right after is when Kyrie hit that clutch three
Oh,
that
yeah.
just cemented it.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's it, dude.
That was the end
They
of it.
won. Yeah, it was crazy. Did you cry when J.R. Smith was like pouring champagne?
Right. Did you see the J.R. Smith Nike meme? I thought we had the lead.
Yeah.
Just pass it.
Yeah.
That shit's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy.
But it was just a great Game 7, man.
It was outstanding, man. The whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
The whole thing, man. Like,
That's what's weird. Like, as great as this series was, I don't ever, like, luckily we won't ever have to, but I don't ever want to see, like, Golden State versus Cleveland again.
yeah.
Thankfully, we don't have to. Because Cleveland ain't going to be shit for a long time.
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah, dude.
it's so crazy to me, though, that, like, LeBron's in L.A. now. Like, because what's weird is, like, L.A. is just such an iconic team.
Right.
Like, he's never going to accomplish more than Magic did. He's never going to accomplish more than Kobe did.
Never gonna do more than Shaq.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, is this him? Is he just going to coast now and let's, like, ride off into the sunset?
It'd be like a Steve Nash deal.
Man, I don't know.
Hall of Famer now.
Yeah.
Steve Nash, bro. That dude's fucking
He
good,
deserved
man.
it.
He really does. Dude, I remember this, just watching the skills challenges for him, dude.
Yeah.
Like, his passing shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he was so good, man.
Yeah, he was. I love that dude.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Always play with him on the game, and, like, he would always lay up and never dunk.
Yeah. Wouldn't
One of
do-
those dudes, but he
Yeah.
was the best at it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. What's your number one, bro?
See, my number one, obviously I'm biased.
Here we go.
Yeah. That final drive, man, Super Bowl 43, bro.
It's the most biased number one ever, dude, but I can't even be mad about it.
Bro, I would say I agree with you that it's that biased, but it's always like right up there in the greatest Super Bowls.
That's what I'm saying,
of all
dude.
time.
I can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at that shit, dude.
Dude, I remember exactly what I was doing and like where I was when I was watching this game and this last drive, dude. I was just
Tell
hands
the
were
story,
sweaty.
bro.
Dude, I was there with my high school girlfriend at the time, watching this game. She was doing homework. I was watching this game.
Old Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hands were sweaty.
Hands were shoe.
Right. Mom spaghetti.
Dude. The Machine Gun Kelly.
But dude, I remember I was like when Larry Fitzgerald scored, like right before that, I was all calm. I was like, all right, they left too much time. I'm all right with this.
It's gonna be okay.
There was like 2 minutes and 43 seconds. It was like they left too much time. We got this. And dude, it was just like first play of the game, like 10-yard holding penalty. Motherfuck. Then they had the 10-yard line, dude. Mm-hmm. And dude, they drove down like Santonio Holmes, dude, just like open on every play, just getting like 20-yard gains like every time. It was just
Everywhere.
automatic. And then they're in field goal range. All they needed to do was they could just tie it up. Field goal would have tied it at the time.
Right.
And dude, he's like Roethlisberger scrambling around, then he throws it into like triple coverage, and you just think like the disastrous is gonna happen.
Right.
And dude, Santonio Holmes grabs it and
Emerges victorious.
yeah, dude, and like I always get chills when he's just sitting there holding the ball, dude, like this.
Yeah.
You still see that image, man. You just get chills, dude. It was a
Man.
great moment, man, and I think Al Michaels was calling that too. It was a great one, dude.
Make you feel something, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have a great Super Bowl moment, but the only Super Bowl I remember with the Raiders
Was the shit show in,
against Tampa.
against Tampa, dude.
Shania Twain was the best performance of that game. Hands down. Damn. That shit was so bad. 2001, I think.
That was 2002, I believe, because 2001 was the Tennessee Rams.
Yeah, that's right.
So it'd been 2002. Dude,
2002.
I remember that game, man.
Poop.
So here's the Fitzgerald touchdown.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, all right. He left too much time. 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
17 game-winning drives.
Yeah.
Most in the NFL.
This blurry ass shit.
Before HD.
Yeah, this was the drive that won Santonio Holmes the MVP. He caught like every pass.
Holmes, Francisco falls down. Holmes is going to take it inside the 10, and he's going to get to the 5-yard line.
50 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
Washington outside left.
Like the ball that he never should have thrown.
Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Holmes.
Holding it, but he ain't letting go of that ball for nothing,
Nuh-uh.
To
Man.
the corner of the end zone.
Boom. All
Does he
feet,
get
dude.
both feet down?
All toes.
Left definitely. Did the right tap as well with control. You have to have control both feet down.
This is
That was a
catch
great-
if I've ever seen it, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
I
I say
do too.
both feet in, both feet down.
For Madden was calling this game. I forgot about that.
It's like it's not even a question of it's a catch. Like
Right.
it's both feet down, ball's in control. Like you're reaching the land with the other hand.
It's
Yeah.
coming up, but it's
Man.
down on the ground. Is it down on the ground? Does he toe tap it as he has control of the ball?
Yeah, he does, 'cause he leans in that direction. Look.
And that's the whole issue right there.
After review, the receiver controlled the football, came down on both toes, inbounds,
Touchdown.
There it is.
Pittsburgh
And
Steelers.
the Pittsburgh
Yeah.
Steelers become the first franchise in history to win 6 Super Bowls.
There you go, dude.
Le'Veon Bell needs to realize what happened to Santonio Holmes, dude. Won that Super Bowl, then he decided he wanted to get paid top dollar, went to the Jets, never heard of him again.
Never, man.
That's what's going to happen to Le'Veon, dude. DeMarco Murray all over again.
Yeah.
Leaves Dallas, Like, dude, Dallas had the best offensive line, so therefore he had the best season as a running back. Wanted to get paid top dollar. Then he ain't even in the league anymore.
Rough, bro.
So I don't understand what
Shit only works in baseball, man. Like, that's it.
Yeah, well, when there's no salary cap.
Right,
you know?
yeah. I don't get it, bro.
But, dude, that was it, man.
It was a good list, bro. It was a good
It
one.
was.
Memorable list.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be some more sports moments this season.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to
We're
it.
coming in on some baseball playoffs and
Playoffs.
yeah. Football season starting tomorrow.
Hockey's about to get underway.
Yeah.
Football. The football season started on Thursday, bro.
Well, that was just the 5th preseason game, dude, if you watched it. Neither
According to
one,
my fantasy points.
neither one of them teams is doing shit, bro.
No, dude, I don't get you excited for the fucking season, right?
I don't know why I stayed up and watched the whole thing. I was just mad about it the whole time.
You just felt like you deserved some punishment.
I guess, dude. I hated myself or something.
Hey, man, we've all been there.
But yeah, man, that's it. That's our list for this week.
Yeah, man.
So, till next time.
I'm Scott.
I'm Aaron. We'll see you guys later.
Later.